The year was 1954. With their sturdy, broken-down microphones, they were headed for greatness in the American West. Jack and Ron in the morning. If you don't laugh like this, you're probably normal.
The following entertainment special contains mature subject matter. Parents may consider some of the program content unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the bad boys of radio. Here's Jack and Ron.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, we're here live at Othello's. Hey, we're live on TikTok, live on Facebook. Sure to be saving it or sharing it on Facebook. Make sure you share this #1 video podcast in America on Facebook with all your friends, everybody you know, friends, loved ones, pet monkey, whoever. We're live on Facebook and live on TikTok. TikTok. Richard, the producer, is getting up to go help a lady who left her purse at Othello's the other night. And we left it lost and found for her. So she's coming to get that.
And she seems happy.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
It's my mom's, not mine.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
you want to come over and say hi to the world?
To the masses on camera here? You can step over here. Is she going to be visible over here on camera? Can you see her?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden.
Can I ask what she ate?
Do you remember what you ate when you came here?
Ron's rigatoni?
Ron's rigatoni.
Is that what it's called?
Well,
might be.
for the night, for the time being, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was called. We came here last night for my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. Nice.
Ew.
Very good.
Thanks.
Well, it's nice to see you. Thanks for
you.
coming
Yeah.
by.
Had a great time. Forgot that purse.
All right. Well, there she goes. Anyway, we're live here at Othello's Italian Restaurant as usual, every Monday, 12 noon. It's Jack Dam Elliott, Ron Dam Williams, and the #1 video podcast in America. And like I said, live on TikTok, live on Facebook today. Share it on Facebook. I also want to thank Richard, the producer, for putting up with all this, hanky-panky that we provide every week.
The guy works real hard, man.
Yeah.
We look at him over there and we see him, and not knowing everything that he's had to do to get everything ready, all of the equipment that he has to, to keep track of to make sure that this show is as good as it can be.
And of course, the number of items he may forget to bring on a given day.
It gets aggressive.
Just clowning around. You notice we're not wearing our headphones today. It's because we can't hear the audio. Richard forgot a little junction box that you plug all of our headphones into, but no big deal.
I wanted to be selfish today.
Good job, Richard.
Only me can hear.
Yeah, only Richard.
So
can
there's
hear
only
it.
one person to blame.
Yeah. Remember, we got a website too, jackandron.com, jackandron.com.
Where's my bell?
Hey, what happened to your bell? Did you forget that too?
Oh, okay. Karma comes back in a hurry.
Now we're missing the bell and the headphone jack.
Pardon me just one second. There's a
okay.
bell right over here. I need to...
Hell's bell. All right, yeah, so we're live on TikTok and Facebook, and like I said, we got the website, jackandron.com. We have a hotline, a special Jack and Ron number to call, 405-509-5030. I'm sort of surprised some of the regulars that we've had, contact us over the years haven't called that number, 405-509-5030. You can leave us a voicemail there, or if you call during the show, Richard says we can probably get you on. Big problem today, we won't be able to hear you because we don't have the headphones. But you can call and leave a message at 405-509-5030. Also want to thank the good folks at Flash Hauler. They move merchandise, they move product, they move stuff. And we'll tell you more about Flash Hauler. You can look them up. Flash Hauler, FLASHOLR.com.
That's right. They offer a huge variety of services, including furniture movers, moves, storage moves, office moves, tire house moves, material delivery with the senior moves. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on. And don't forget Howard Harris Funeral Services as well, providing an elite with professionalism and distinction, my friend. After all, how many times can you plan how you want your final journey to go? Well, you can with Howard Harris Funeral Services. They'll lay it out exactly the way you want to be laid out. And all you need to do is call 405-682-1883 and talk to Audrey Howard Harris. She is a licensed funeral director and insurance counselor at the same time. We'll tell you more about that too.
Well, she does it all, no doubt about it, with estate planning, you name it. Also, thanks to the folks here at Othello's, Bob, Tammy, Jen, and Nancy. They run a great operation. We've got a Othello's right here in Edmond at 1 South Broadway and another on Campus Corner down there in Norman. I'm sure they were slammed on Saturday with Tennessee people being in town and the big OU Tennessee game that we really don't want to talk about. But they do some great things here at Othello's. On Sunday, they got a special half-price pizza. Come in, order a pizza, half price. Monday, tonight, build your own pasta. And it's just like $12.99 or something, $11.99. To build your own pasta, you pick the pasta. Maybe you want bow tie, penne, whatever. Then you pick the sauce. You want Alfredo, you want the red sauce, like the marinara, and you pick the protein. Maybe you want chicken, maybe you want sausage, beef, all that for that one low price of $12.99. And then finally, tomorrow, I can also point out, 2-for-1 parm, chicken parm. What are they, veal parm? They have that?
I don't know why not.
Yeah, okay.
Parm is parm.
Parm's parm. 2-for-1 Parmesan. And Wednesday, kids eat free with the adult entree purchase. So there you go. Othello's, Edmond, and Norman.
All right, let's get it on. Just get this out of the way.
Okay.
We had Oklahoma had a terrible weekend as far as college sports is concerned. However, just my opinion, and that's all it is. I think maybe the University of Oklahoma has found a new quarterback, I think.
Wow. And you got to feel bad for Jackson Arnold, because if that's the case, he's out of a job.
Well, yeah, but it was self-imposed.
Well, I mean, if you're struggling and you're not able to perform what the coach is expecting and what the coaches and, of course, the fans are expecting, well, then maybe they need to check a substitute.
I mean, when you look at the heritage of OU, and you look at this guy, the new guy that came, there was something about it. Everybody seemed to just, kind of spring to some new life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course,
he seemed to have a lot of confidence. The new guy. What's his name, the guy?
I've forgotten. That's how much I'm into it. I forgot his name. However, all I know, he still had to deal with the same problem, and that is the offensive line breaking down. But this guy can run.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not going to stand there and get sacked. He can run. So, again, the score, I didn't like it, but everybody made, and I say everybody outside of Oklahoma made the prediction as to how the game would come out. But we'll see. In O-State, don't know what's happening there. What's happening with Gordon?
I don't know.
Best running back in the country last year, and now I hardly hear the announcer mention his name.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
So I don't know what's going on, except that things are going to get better. And no, we're not going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you very much.
You can talk about Texas if you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to. We won. There you go.
Well, yeah. Okay. Texas
aggressively won.
Yeah, they're rated number one now, and so it should be quite interesting as the game goes on, as the team goes on. They're winning, and of course, doggone it, we lost. Not we per se, but
OSU.
Yeah. It's just a shame. We're going to get better, gang. This is not the first time we've started out okay and then had a little bump in the road, and then came roaring back. And in this SEC, you better roar quickly and loud.
No doubt about that. Got to say hi to Mike Fields, good buddy, our funk buddy, Mike Fields. Checking us out today along with Sharita Barrett. Mike Lauderdale says, afternoon, guys. Good to have you aboard. Remember to share the video podcast on Facebook with everybody you know, and let everybody know, too, we are live not only on Facebook, but we're live also on TikTok. So check it out today.
And don't forget, too, now, if you like, and you can, because we're digging you, 405-509-5030. You can call us right here, live, right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
And we'll put you on there. So
just say, hi, I want to talk to Jack and Ron.
Okay, go ahead and do that. And good luck getting through. All right, we got to get to Too Tough Trivia to kind of kick things off. Then we'll get to some great audio. We got some great crazy-ass news to share with you. News of the I'll Be Damned, sleazy, trashy showbiz report, and more. So let's get to the Too Tough Trivia.
All right. There are 2 tough trivia questions. I'm only going to ask one right now and maybe another one at the end of this particular broadcast.
Wow.
Hey, you're likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this. You are more likely to be stung by a bee than any other reason if you're eating this.
Honey.
No, baby.
No? No, baby. What would you think it would be?
Sugar,
Nope.
I'm
hot sauce.
asparagus, pomegranate.
No, that'd be a healthy bee. No, but nope, that's not it. If you are eating this,
Chocolate.
you're more likely to be stung by a bee.
Double cheeseburger, no pickles at McDonald's.
Probably so.
Am I close?
No.
No?
Chocolate.
Nope.
Ah.
Stay with us. We will go ahead and have the answer to this particular question, and at the same time,
Is it
ask
cotton
the
candy?
second Too Tough Trivia question. So what now?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy?
candy.
No. You
Is
know
it a
what?
corn dog?
Shout out to Tim on TikTok for that.
Is it Dan's Indian Taco?
No. Oh, you know what? I was thinking, instead of asking the question at the end of the program, let me go ahead and give you the second Too Tough Trivia question so that at the end you have a chance to at least get a 50-50.
We got a 2-part deal going on here today. I'm pretty excited, aren't you?
Paul McCartney originally wrote Let It Be for this particular artist. Who was it? This artist took so long to go ahead and record it. The Beatles did it for themselves. They recorded Let It Be. Yeah. Let It Be was originally wrote for another artist. Artist took too long. The Beatles said, well, we'll go ahead and record this and make all this money.
It was a female artist or no?
Oh, well, see, why I'm always getting grilled.
It's either a female artist or
Is it snow cones for
Snow
the
cones?
bees?
No.
snow cone?
Shout out to Nancy for that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nancy.
Hey, she tried. That's, you
Yeah.
know what? Like we always say, the only failure is not to try.
You know, I've heard this before, this question, and I've seen information that's been shared about this, but I can't remember the answer. I
Lean
thought
on
you were
Me.
going to. What's that?
It's called Lean on Me.
No.
No, Let It Be.
Let it
Let
be.
it be.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Lean
Let
on
it
me. No,
be.
that's Bill Withers.
Yeah. Because I know that, I thought you were going to ask the question, what was the original title of the song Yesterday by the Beatles that Paul McCartney wrote?
And that was Tomorrow, right?
No, it was the actual name of it. The original name was Scrambled Eggs. That sounds ridiculous, but that was the name.
I wonder how many,
Scrambled Eggs.
how much time the producers, when the Beatles and even the Stones were out there, well, let's change the name of this, gang. Let's just change the name of this.
Yesterday.
How many? That could be a nice question. How many songs were redone? You know what I mean? Because of the titles. But anyway, we will give you the answer to both Too Tough Trivia questions at the end of this program.
Can I hit the bell?
There you go.
All right, now we move on to Asinine Trivia. This is where we quiz Richard, the producer of this bombastic podcast. We ask him 3 questions, so easy, it's asinine. I mean, these are so simple. A 3-legged dog with no tail and an eye patch could get them. Are you ready?
Poor doggy.
Question 1. What is the main ingredient in a Hershey's chocolate bar?
Chocolate.
You got it. Question 2.
Nervous.
Huh?
I get nervous.
Yeah. Don't get too nervous on this. This is simple. How many inches is a foot-long hot dog?
12.
You got it. You got it. Finally.
And at some places.
Yeah. Some places may shortchange you.
Yeah,
but
no.
Tell you it's a foot long.
This is supposed to be a foot. No. Go ahead.
All right. Question 3. Name the 2 guys who have won more broadcast awards than any other broadcasters in Oklahoma, including the recent 2023 award as Best Radio Personalities in the Country, presented by Radio's Got Talent, and who also enjoy a day at the Goat Spa, having small baby billy goats nibble peanut butter from their toes while they whistle show tunes, listening to Barry Manilow records, and the same guys who also perform the #1 video podcast in America.
Jack and Ron.
Hey!
Got it. Dang. Good job. Good job.
You guys are kinky.
Hey,
Man, that was so long. I said, well, who we talking about?
well, where are we going with this? This is maybe my favorite story of the week so far, or last week. 8-year-old girl in Ohio was reported missing last Sunday. That's not good. Her parents hadn't seen her in a couple hours. Turns out she was busy. Security footage shows that the girl got in the family's SUV, 8 years old now, and she drove off. Authorities found her 12 miles away, which would have been about a 20-minute drive, across multiple highways and street surfaces. She was found at a Starbucks inside a Target, 8 years old. She ordered a Frappuccino, but that isn't all. She also had more than $400 cash on her.
She's ready.
And spent some of the money at Target. The cops had the store refund her for the purchases, and they haven't even said what she bought. And there are a lot of questions in here that don't have answers, like, why would the Starbucks barista and a Target clerk let an 8-year-old kid order stuff alone?
Money.
No super. Yeah, you're right. No obvious, parental guardianship. Also, how was the girl able to navigate to Target? Most people just have a hard time parking at Target. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. The girl did fess up to hitting a mailbox on the way. The girl is too young to be charged criminally. Her parents haven't commented.
Now,
Is that a great story, though?
the
8 years
parents
old.
noticed her
Y'all see
after
the
2 hours.
Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, I did see
Yeah,
the
she
video.
was still a fairly
I mean,
okay.
she actually did,
Yeah.
for 8 years old,
8 years old.
driving the SUV?
Yeah.
I was
She getting
impressed. I mean,
But I'm still looking. I'm still looking at
Yeah.
2 hours though. You don't. Your parents don't know where you are.
you're 8 years old.
Yeah, and for 2 hours and until what? Hey, the car's gone.
Yeah, gee. What'd you do
Jeez.
with the SUV, dear? Well, I don't know. Oh, little Misty took it. She went to Target to get a Frappuccino at Starbucks. Well, anyway, I thought it was a great story. Just, I love things like that because you have so many questions. Okay, parents, what's your kid doing? I mean, and I hate to, kind of bring it to this, but it's kind of like the parents that kid walks into a school with a gun. How did the kid get the gun? Where's the parenting?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing we have, especially with the good gosh, the number of shootings that we've had, school shootings, mass shootings of just people just being out.
Yep.
I think it's time we start asking and start going back to that and asking the kids not to just get them out of the house. Where you going? What you doing?
Right.
Who you hanging with? Stuff like that. We've got to start doing that again.
When I was 8 years old, I would have never thought to get in the car and even attempt to drive off. So I will hand it to her that she had the, wherewithal
Balls.
and the technical ability to.
Yeah. See,
She wasn't afraid of that, but was she?
Yeah.
That lack of.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, it was like, oh, this is a manual. I don't know how to drive this.
Yeah, that would be a real
I like
problem.
to put it in D. Okay, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Like go. But other than that,
That's it.
I'm like you. I'll sit there, but that's it. I'm just sitting, waiting on someone else who can drive to come up and drive.
Got another good story for you. I bet you're dying to check this one out. A new artificial intelligence app claims to be able to pinpoint your exact expiration date, meaning the day you die.
Swell.
This is all in an effort to motivate users to make healthier choices in life and lead longer lives. For $40 a year, if you're looking to have the grim news delivered, now you can download the Death Clock. That's what it's called, the Death Clock.
Oh, wait, hold, back up.
That's aggressive.
If they're going to tell you when you're going to die, why do they need to keep paying?
It reminded me.
Once you already once you know, I'm sticking that up on the mirror and the
Yeah, I don't
bathroom
need to
and
pay every
everywhere.
month because,
that's
once
crazy.
you paid your original $40 for the year and they tell you you're going to die 6 years from now, why would you pay another $40 for
Yeah.
the next year?
Not a dime.
They haven't answered that question. They do have a lot of questions about your health and your social habits, which help them determine the day you're going to die. They will help to predict not only a year, but the exact date of the person's death.
Now, see,
Wow,
that
this is cool.
That is so dangerous for those individuals who may buy into that.
Yeah.
well, I'm going to die next week or tomorrow anyway. I might as well go ahead and kill you.
Or
I might as well go ahead and do this or
I'm
whatever.
going to rack up my MasterCard or my Visa to the tune of about $200,000.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be dead and nobody will be responsible for my debt.
You know, I've been wanting to tell my boss this for the longest time.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it off my chest.
There you go.
Well,
I wanted to say hi to Rudy. Rudy Chavez. Good old Rudy, man. You remember him? He used to call the show all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why you hadn't called our special number.
Yeah, I don't understand. We've gotten maybe one call. That's 509-5030, maybe 405.
Yeah.
You know that. But 509-5030. It's right there. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. That's proper.
And you may want to talk about this for a matter of fact. Amazon. Everybody's familiar with Amazon. Surely you've had something delivered by them at one point or another. They're trying to get back in good graces with their employees. What they're going to do is raise the pay of 800,000 employees. Everybody gets $1.50 an hour more. That's the guys working in the warehouse, the transportation workers, and so forth. Oh, also,
not bad.
Now they're going to get free. Every one of the employees gets free Amazon Prime.
Oh, let me spend more money where I work at.
Wouldn't you think they would have given you Amazon Prime as an employee to begin with? Isn't that something to think that you're a delivery driver for Amazon and you pull up and you're dropping off a package thinking, I'm driving for Amazon. This guy's got Amazon Prime, but I got to pay $139 for it. And I'm an employee. Anyway, they're going to go ahead and finally cut loose and let them have
their employees if they gave them free Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to screw up and lose, my job.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting this free. I'm going to do what is necessary.
Darn right.
All right. Well, now, my friends, something that is coming up very shortly. We're talking about Christmas. The National Toy Hall of Fame. We do this every year.
Oh, my.
For 2024 includes a number of little toys that you may or may not be familiar with.
Right.
Included in this year's nominations, the hobby horse or stick horse, just a stick with a horse head on it. And remember, we used to put that between your legs and just run and run. Plain old balloons, just regular balloons. And it's like, I thought that would have been one of the first ones. Transformers, trampolines, and remote-controlled vehicles are among those that are being nominated.
No, remote control, you mean like the little cars, your remote control. I would have thought those would have been, you said balloons?
Just regular balloons.
You would have thought they would have been in there a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it didn't happen. What can I tell you? Oh, well.
Okay, well, we got a couple people here I want to mention real quick, too, and that's Jim Flath.
Yes.
Jim, the guy who used to listen up in Kansas City?
That is correct. Yeah. And they sent us...
He wanted to know if we had a special number. Yeah, 405-509-5030. You can call and leave us a voicemail. Today, we're unable to listen to the audio of the broadcast because we're missing a piece of equipment. But you can leave us a voicemail, and next week when we're on, we'll have the technical issue resolved, and you can call us live.
Yeah, Jim.
405-509-5030.
That's it, Jim. Now, Jim, it was always a pleasure when he called in because it was a nice long-distance call that we didn't have to pay for.
Jim's a good guy. I was kind of thinking yesterday watching that, I think it was the baseball game was up in Kansas City. Royals were playing baseball, and I kicked it on just for a second, and I saw that the temperature up there at the time of the game, which was in the middle of the afternoon, 66 degrees, which is kind of what we're at right now. Whereas yesterday we were in the 80s or close to 90, I think.
Yeah.
Temperatures changing. First day of fall was yesterday. Mother Nature didn't fail us.
Oh, I discovered that early this morning. My doggie will wake me up because she wants to go out. And I just threw on my robe.
Sure.
Should have thrown on two robes.
Yeah.
I tell you, open that door, and it's like, hey.
There you go.
You better go on out and do what you got to do and bring your butt back in here. Anyway, I didn't spank her or anything like that, but still.
I got some great audio today. We're going to play this for you because it involves the Oklahoma State Fair. They had a contest called the Stinkin Sentra, where you had to sit in a vehicle for a number of days. They had 4 people who were finalists. Kind of controversial because it got a little out of hand. Anyway, here's some Got a little
Somebody just didn't want it.
Yeah. Listen to the audio of the contestants and the people running the competition talking about it. Check this out.
Late night scrolling on Facebook and figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. And
I've raised 2 boys, my husband. I've got it. I'm good.
Anything that is brought to them to eat in the car needs to stay in the car. So if you eat a half a corn dog, then you throw it in the back and that corn dog stays in there.
I have a backpack with me. Same thing. We're not going to let too much out in the open in the first couple hours. Maybe day 3 we'll start getting devious around here.
You're back.
All right. So here's the deal. Stinkin Sentra, 4 finalists, had to sit in a car for days at the state fair.
How old was this Sentra now?
It's a brand new car.
Brand new.
Brand
new.
Spanking new.
It ain't got a new car smell though.
And I guess the rules were a little goosey or something. They could leave. Everybody could leave every 3 hours for a restroom break, and nothing could be taken out of the car. So if somebody went out during their break and bought a chicken leg or a turkey leg or whatever and brought it back and ate it, they'd have to throw the bone down there in the car. The same with the wrapper from a burger or whatever. So some guy, since the rules were a little goosey, it was down to 2 guys. 2 people had already checked out after 3 days, I guess. And this caused a little controversy. One guy got a break, like they said they did every 3 hours. He goes to the bathroom and he scoops some actual poop out of the porta potty and puts it in a cup and brings it to the car and puts it in there.
We've been fighting.
It ends up.
Somebody wanted it. Somebody wanted it real bad.
And apparently you weren't allowed to bring anything into the car to clean the car or do anything. Anything that came in had to stay. Well, a guy named Brian went out, got his poop, and brought it in, stashed it in the car. The other guy that was left got back in and immediately smelled it and figured out what had happened and complained to the organizers. They agreed the poo was not cool, and they had the crap removed. That didn't disqualify Brian. And Chris said, I have more self-respect than that. So Chris backed out. Brian won the car. Now, who are they going to hire to detail that thing?
Yeah. Now, that was the car that you get. Now,
Brian
it's not like,
details
hey, here's a Sentra. We're going to give you a brand new Sentra that looks just like this. No, it's going to be that Sentra.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
boy.
it. That Sentra is the one you got. But I did understand it to be a situation where the company that supplied the vehicle to begin with was going to have a crew clean it out.
Yeah, well, you can always get it.
Yeah, you can get it detailed clean.
That's no problem.
Yeah, but I mean, you got a brand new car. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, don't you have to pay the taxes on a victory like that when you win a car? Yeah.
Yeah, it still beats buying a car.
You're right. Hey, the tax is a lot less.
Give us an opportunity, something like that.
Yeah. Give me a brand new Ferrari. Watch me pay the taxes. I think the tax on a Ferrari would be $20,000.
Probably a little bit more.
More than that, maybe. Yeah, that's great.
And somebody put a cup of crap in there, and that won't deter you.
I'll get there. I'll clean it out myself. It's a Ferrari, yeah. We got to take a quick break. We'll be back in a flash. We got a whole bunch of other things to cover. Like I said, we got news of the I'll Be Damned, the trashy showbiz report, more audio, including audio from Melania Trump. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
We got the dumbass joke and tri-bond and more. So we'll take a break and be right back. Hang on.
Hey, Jack, BK, I need some wings. Are you guys up there?
Affirmative. Your backup is cloud-based. It's all on the cloud nowadays.
That's funny. But you guys have the wings?
Winger, Jack, winger. Winger. Hey, they had a couple of big hits back in the 80s, remember? Winger, big hair.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louie's, where we're preparing food fresh daily. Come try one of our great new sandwiches. Or wings with any of 7 delicious sauces. Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
We've got this down to a science. Over. Yeah, we're just not up here winging it.
Hey, Al, I thought we were meeting at Othello's.
Hey, Jack, I am at Othello's.
Well, I'm looking around and I don't see you. Well, wait, are you at Othello's in Edmond?
No, I'm at Othello's in Campus Corner in Norman.
Oh, great. Well, fortunately, both Othello's have great Italian food.
They sure do, and I'm having the baked ziti.
Ooh, I'm having chicken marsala.
Let's continue with the meeting.
Yeah, sure thing, over the phone, but I need one thing.
What's that?
Your credit card number, because you're buying. Othello's Italian Restaurant on Campus Corner in Norman and in downtown Edmond. You bought it online, and now you need to haul that big couch. Flash hauler it. Bought a washer or dryer and need to transport it from the seller's location to yours? Flash hauler it. Have office furniture to move across town? Flash hauler it. Car breakdown and you need a tow? Flash hauler it. Anytime you need furniture or appliances moved or need a tow, Flash hauler it. Haul it, tow it, deliver it with Flash hauler. Download the Flash hauler app free. Do it now. Flash hauler. All right, guys, Flash hauler, great organization. Let me tell you, they move merchandise like Uber moves people. And here's the deal. If you have a washer, a dryer, a sofa, ottoman, whatever it might be, they can move that for you from point A to point B. The cool thing is if you've gone to a big box store and you ordered something like a sofa or a couch or whatever, and they tell you at the store, oh, yeah, we can deliver it, but it's going to be 4 or 5 days before. No. Contact Flash hauler. They have trucks, drivers, and they're all over the state, and they can be there much like Uber is within minutes to go ahead and take your merchandise and move it around. Now, on top of that, they've become the game changers in the moving industry itself.
Tell us about that.
Well, let me tell you about their senior citizen special. They have contacted and are now connected with every senior citizen center, assisted living centers, all the senior centers in the entire state of Oklahoma. They even have the blueprints and floor plans of each individual apartment or living quarters at those senior centers. They can move you. They can pack it up, move it, and as Ron says, no problem. They get it there, and then what do? They unpack it. Yeah.
See, to me, that's the test. Try to lift it. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hernia on the way.
Uh-oh.
Back hurt, something like that.
Ow.
Hey, call Flash hauler. That's all you have to do. They will pack it. They will move it. They will unpack it.
Oh, hell yeah.
All you have to do is start living.
Yeah, Flash hauler. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
Go to the website. You want to know more, want to find out more about Flash hauler, FLASHOLR.com. FLASHOLR.com. FlashHauler.com. Go check them out today.
All right. The last couple of days, and actually before that, there's been a rash of shootings again. I really hate this because a lot of it involves a lot of our young people, but older people as well. And it just sort of falls in line with Howard Harris Funeral Services because that's what's going to happen to a lot of individuals. They have to be put away.
Oh.
Now, the ability to plan your final journey yourself with the pre-need funeral package, perfect.
Yeah.
There are several pre-plans offered. You will have a skilled counselor to help you choose the right plan, service accommodations, and dignified memorial services with cremation. All you need to do is check with licensed funeral director and insurance counselor Audrey Howard Harris at your service.
Yep.
Call her at 405-682-1883. They also offer will and estate planning. And as you know, funerals and the planning of funerals can really put a strain on a lot of families. Hey, they can help get rid of all of that, my friend.
Yeah, because, really, when you think about it, if you have it all planned out and you have all the information in the hands of Howard Harris, it's all customized for you. And the great thing is, then when your loved ones are maybe grieving and are dealing with all the hassles and so forth of someone's passing, it's all laid out for them. They don't have to mess with it, and it's all covered. So you need to call them at 405-682-1883.
That's right. Cemetery headstone selection counseling is provided as well as will and estate planning. What are you waiting on?
Yeah.
It's your journey, your final journey. Make it the way you want it.
And I also wanted to plug my product. Can I put this up here?
Jack Attack.
Jack Attack Clean and Shine. I got a brand new car product out. I've always been obsessed with and a freak about cleaning my automobiles, shining them up and all that stuff. And so I got this product out called Jack Attack Clean and Shine. And the fact of the matter is the stuff can be used on anything. You can use it on your paint, man. You spray it on, wipe it one side with the towel, flip the towel over, wipe it again, man. It is beautiful. You can use it on your leather, your vinyl, anything. In fact, my daughter sent me some pictures last week. She cleaned her patio furniture with it. It'll do that too. You can clean the countertops, tabletops, vinyl chairs, leather chairs, sofas, whatever. This stuff works on everything. Where can you get it? Well, right now, we're working on the website stuff so you can buy it online if you don't like getting up and going to the store. But right now, you can get it at Boomer Express down there at 622 Porter in Norman, or at Goodies, Southwest 59th and May. Also Goodies at 63rd and Meridian, and the Goodies up at Bryant and Memorial. If you're in Edmond, go get some Jack Attack. You will not be disappointed.
Jack Attack.
Yeah. Get that Jack Attack.
That's what you need to have at the end of that. Bunch of people at the same time.
Jack Attack.
Hey,
Okay, great.
Cindy Ball is watching, Susie Woodring, and Becky Lynn all checking us out. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to, to sort of relax and let your mind unwind by watching this particular podcast. We
Thanks for
appreciate
putting up with us, you guys. Now we got to get to email, don't we? We've got
yes,
email
indeed.
from all kinds of people who have all kinds of problems. They come to somebody who actually has an answer.
Yep, and I pulled one that was kind of sent at the last minute.
All right.
Dear Jack and Ron, I have won 2 bets this past week, and now the woman I made the bet with will not pay up.
Oh.
It's only $100.
Oh.
But she's acting like it doesn't matter. Oh. I'm about to go beast mode on her.
Ooh.
What do I do? Well, first thing, and this not only for you, but for anybody else that decides that they want to bet, you put the money up front, have a third person hold it.
There you go.
So you don't have to go to that person and have them dig in their pocket. You can go ahead and do that, and the third person will say, you won. Here's your money. That's simple.
And just be sure that third person is someone you can trust, not someone who's going to take the money and leave the country.
Well, yeah. And of course, to me, the best answer in this, and I guarantee you this one will work.
Okay.
Don't gamble.
Hey, there you go.
That's
Don't
all
gamble.
you have to do. So, hey, glad that you won, and good luck on trying to collect it. I hope you know her well.
Got to say hi to Nancy Laborde, I believe is how you pronounce it. She says, hey, guys, good to see you today. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate
Always
it.
nice to be seen.
Yeah. I think we have Roy. Is Roy the movie guy with us today?
We do have Roy.
Okay, well, let's check in with Roy, the movie guy. He's got all the info, what's going on at the box office, and what's opening at the theater this coming weekend.
Thank you, guys. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Now let's talk some box office numbers and what's opening up this weekend at the box office. Coming in at number 5 was Deadpool and Wolverine with $3.9 million. Never Let Go at number 4 with $4.5 million. Speak No Evil at number 3 with $5.9 million. Transformers 1 with $25 million. And your new number 1 movie was Beetlejuice with $26 million at the box office. Now let's talk about what's opening up this weekend at the box office. We have 3 titles opening up. The first one is called My Old Ass, starring Maisie Stella and Aubrey Plaza. An 18th birthday mushroom trip brings Elliot face to face with her wisecracking 39-year-old self. When the older Elliot starts handing out warnings and what her younger self should and shouldn't do, she realizes she has to rethink everything about family, love, and what's becoming a transformative summer. Rated R, with a runtime of 1 hour and 28 minutes long. Up next, we have Megaopolis, starring Grace Vanderwaal, Adam Driver, Natalie Emmanuel, and Shia LaBeouf. A conflict between Caesar, a genius artist who seeks to leap into a utopian idealistic future, and his opposition, Mayor Franklin Cicero, who remains committed to a regressive status quo, perpetuating greed, special interest, and partisan warfare. Rated R, with a runtime of 2 hours and 18 minutes long. And finally, we have the new animated film, The Wild Robot, with voice cast of Kit Connor, Pedro Pascal, Bill Nighy, Stephanie Sue, and Lupita Nyong'o. Shipwrecked on a deserted island, a robot named Roz must learn to adapt to its new surroundings, building relationships with the native animals. Roz soon develops a parental bond with an orphaned gosling. Rated PG, with a runtime of 1 hour and 42 minutes long. And that's a look at what's opening up this weekend at the box office. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Roy, did he say one of the movies is called My Old Ass? Is that the name of it, really?
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like. I couldn't hear it.
I can't confirm.
We don't have the...
I want to go see My Old Ass. You mean
The way
Grandpa?
he was
No, not Grandpa.
describing the movie, I can't see it being called that.
Okay.
but it definitely did sound.
Maybe
I
it's
think
My
it was
Old
Bash.
Aunt. My
I think
Old
it was
what?
Bash.
My Old Bash.
Bash.
Yeah, okay. Well, something else that was new this week too. It's on the Disney Channel called Agatha All Along.
Agatha All Along.
Yeah, it's a sort of a spinoff from that WandaVision series that they had, and I happened to see a couple of episodes. It's I think it's about eight different episodes.
Any good?
It's pretty good. It's
Cool.
pretty good. If you're into the Marvel universe, it's extra good. So there are a couple of things, and High Potential. I don't know if you had a chance to see that.
No.
Where this lady has 165 point IQ, and she helps the police.
Oh, cool. Now that sounds, I like that.
Oh,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
I like shows
the
like
way
that.
she got in, she was a cleaning lady, and she saw their murder board up there, and she went and erased some stuff where they said the suspect. She drew a line through that and put under there victim. And people were crazy. Who's been messing with this anyway? If you haven't seen that, be sure.
What's it called again?
High Potential.
High Potential. I'll have to check that out.
Yes.
I was going to watch this other new one that's on CBS called Matlock.
I knew it.
What's her name?
Katie Bates.
Yeah, Kathy
It's a
Bates.
reboot of Matlock?
Say what now?
It's a reboot of the old school Matlock?
Kind of, but isn't she the Matlock in this?
Yeah, she's Matlock.
She's Matlock.
Yeah. Like Matlock's granddaughter, or is she?
I don't know. She's older, so I don't know. It may be just the name. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's his
But
widow.
I did not get enough. I managed to record 45 minutes of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I was looking at it, and we were talking about football Sunday now.
Yeah, I know.
We'd
It's hard to watch anything
messing
else.
around.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't record it. I wished I would have recorded Matlock, but I'm probably be able to find it somewhere.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Because I do want to see it, because I do think Kathy Bates is a really great actress.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But when you do record, you got to record. They reran
High
it
Potential.
three times this weekend.
Yeah, I see Nancy here says, hey, Ron, yeah, High Potential is good. Also got to say hi to my friend Mike Maushak. I always see him up there at the goodie store at Bryant and Memorial in Edmond. Oh, that's the store that carries Jack Attack, Clean and Shine. One of the stores, one of the many outlets that carries this. Perfect for your vehicle, perfect for your house, perfect to clean anything. You're going to love it. Oh, plus it has a nice fresh scent. Yeah, you're going to love it. All right, we got some more audio to get to.
It does smell good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See?
Jack Attack does smell good.
Jack Attack has a nice little mild fragrance to it that you'll find and won't be overbearing. All right, we got to get to some other audio.
Jeez.
A CEO in Western New York, get this, CEO in New York donating $360 million to nonprofits in the community. Here he is. He's
Warren Buffett? That's what he's trying to do.
Well, here he is. This is a billionaire CEO of a company called Paychecks. His name is Tom Golisano, and he's talking about why he wanted to give so much money to the nonprofits.
There are so many good organizations that provide so many services to people, and they're so important. And what I want to do today with this announcement is to tell them we're behind them. Hopefully, we are going to give them the opportunity to expand their services, to add even more quality, maybe even bring the pricing down.
Bunch of money to be given away. I always am skeptical, too, if you're giving money to a nonprofit. How do you know how they divvy it up? And how much money is the CEO of that nonprofit making? Sometimes you find out you're donating to an organization and you're given, your last nickel or dime that you can give in that regards. And you find out, gee, the CEO of this company is making $40 million. And I'm giving my last $10 I've got to help the nonprofit out. You got to be real cautious. I mean, it's always good to help out, but just be very cautious.
When you talk about a CEO, you must remember two words: golden parachute.
Yep.
When they leave,
they walk away with a bucket load of money. Somehow they draw that up into their. How come we never had that drawn up in our contract with that company we worked for? What was it? Cumulus, the broadcast company. We didn't have that worked into our contract. We didn't have anything worked into our contract in our favor. It's usually all in the company's favor.
Yeah. When we left, we had to even leave our key.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see.
Lost my parking space and everything.
Audrey Y. Howard Harris is watching.
All right.
Thank you so much.
That's interesting that you get different names on yours than I get on mine.
Okay, maybe she's just watching me.
All right, guys, we got to get to this. It is time for
News of the I'll Be Damned.
Oh, this is a good one, too. 23-year-old guy in Illinois was charged with first-degree attempted murder.
He tried.
After he stabbed another man with a butter knife during an argument over peanut butter and jelly.
Poorly. He tried poorly.
A butter knife?
He wasn't trying to kill him.
Yeah, just a butter knife. He just wanted
attempted murder. He
Yeah.
was trying to just, let
Well,
you know that's his peanut butter.
I don't know. Now, you hit somebody just right, with a butter knife and. Ooh.
Well, a witness said two men were arguing over peanut butter, and the victim became the victim after not cleaning up after himself, kind of leaving a mess, leaving peanut butter and jelly on the counter. Things got violent. The other guy stabbed the messy guy 5 times with a butter knife. Man, he got him in the hip, lower left back, his right armpit. Ow! The back of his right
running away.
He also got him in the back of his right shoulder bone and the right side of his collarbone.
He was mad.
Now, a witness drove the victim to the hospital. The stab wounds punctured an intestine. Ow! But it sounds like he's going to be okay. Ow! If convicted, the bad guy could face up to 30 years in prison, all over peanut butter and jelly. Come on, man.
Crunchy or smooth?
I think it was smooth.
Okay.
I
Totally
can't find
smooth.
crunchy that much anymore.
Is it hard to find crunchy? That's what my wife eats. She likes. I haven't had peanut butter in probably 40 years.
You don't like it?
Oh, it's okay. I just don't.
I'm not
I don't
with the craving.
like. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not something I.
My wife is craving it now.
Let me tell you about
My wife eats a lot of peanut
Yeah, well,
butter.
see, your wife, I can understand. Me, I like smooth peanut butter, and what I'll do is I'll drizzle some honey
on your
top
nipples.
of that. No.
Oh.
On the
I love
on
when you
the
do
peanut
that.
butter.
Drizzle it all over me. Yeah.
I can't help it. I feel like that was,
Well, I see our producers.
I feel like you wanted me to bite that one.
Producer Richard getting a tad of kink in there.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know what happened this weekend, but
I don't either.
He's just a bit.
Sorry.
Just a bit on the edgy side. All right, we've got to get to this thing we are very, very happy and proud to present to you each and every week.
The sleazy, trashy showbiz report.
Thank you very much. Justin Bieber now refusing to talk about or even process thoughts about Diddy.
Uh-oh.
He's regretting now that he's on Diddy's latest album.
Oh my.
So let's see. If he's on his latest album, they've been doing a lot of stuff. Justin Bieber is the one who's caught most of the grief because of what he allegedly did and was passed.
I mean, there were
around.
other people, and it seems as though there were a bunch of people involved with Diddy in some way, shape, or form. But Justin Bieber's kind of taking more of the heat.
Well, yeah, because
I guess he got his licks in.
Well, more or less. He was saying that they made him do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm saying, made you? What's wrong with you just walking out? Get him and walk out or something like that.
Had Justin Bieber already, attained huge success at the time of it? Because I thought, well, maybe, you know how it is, maybe Justin was just trying to get started and he thought Diddy could help him out.
This Justin Bieber was at the cusp.
Okay.
Because he was, the girls loved him. The
Ew.
guys wanted to be like him because the girls love him.
Yeah.
And off you go. So that wasn't the case now. But he did say that he was sort of passed around, and he doesn't even talk about it anymore. Diddy now on suicide watch. Not that he's suicidal, but they say that's just the normal procedure. You're on suicide watch when you have $400 or $500 million and you're in jail, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, they won't let you out.
And they didn't allow him to, they give him what, no bond at all?
I think he was trying to get like a $50 million bond.
Yeah, and he came up with the $50 million, and they still wouldn't let him out.
No.
Well, you know what? And I look at Diddy for being so smart. I said, when the heat first started coming down, when they first raided my home, I'm going to my nice place on an island somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to Bora Bora, Fiji or
wherever,
someplace.
and have whoever transfer all my money down here. Please. It's crazy.
Because you go to those islands like Tahiti or whatever, and they generally do not want people from America bringing our Western ways to the island. They want us bringing our money to go vacation there, but a permanent resident, no. However, if you got Diddy kind of money, they probably would say, he's going to give and donate $100 million to our Chamber of Commerce. How about that?
Well, remember,
maybe we'll let him live here.
Remember, when you're in another country, they can go ahead and nationalize the bank and take all your money. They
can also go ahead and they can make whatever rule they want.
That's right.
Based on the amount of money you're willing to pay.
Well, here's a rule I wish they'd break sometime talking about Hallmark. They have now started their countdown to Christmas at Hallmark next month.
Oh, God.
Ladies, gentlemen, get ready. 47 new movies.
Hallmark Christmas movies?
That's right. 47 new movies in addition to the movies that they already had out there. And this will be next month, so we will have all of October, all of November, all of December at Hallmark. Merry Christmas, everybody.
What happened to Halloween?
Yeah.
They completely skipped that, huh?
Oh, by the way, don't itch where you have to scratch your crotch.
Really? Why?
Guys, well, the Saints' Derek Carr was fined $14,000 for celebrating in the end zone, and that's what he did.
He did a Michael Jackson.
He did a Michael Jackson and grabbed his crotch, and the NFL said, that's $14,000. You have to grab it again. See what happens. By the way, speaking of Michael Jackson, his new video Thriller went past 1 billion
You got a new video?
views.
You got a new Thriller?
No, the video Thriller.
1
billion views.
On YouTube.
That's
Michael came back for this real special update
on Thriller.
Yeah. Now, by the way, Thriller wasn't the original name of the album and the song. Anybody remember what the original name was?
Oh.
I'm coming to get you.
Coming to get you.
I thought it was something surprise, or I thought it began with the letter S.
It did.
Oh, crap. Well, you better let us know.
Starlight.
Then I said surprise, but it was Starlight. That's right.
They ran. I wish I had the chance to record it. I had the
Starlight.
It's been the original demo has now been taken off of public display, but they had it, and it was like Starlight. No, it's Thriller.
Thriller makes so much more sense. It works with Thriller. Starlight would have worked, but it would have never been quite the monster that Thriller is.
And finally, Usher says his Twitter account was hacked and that 7,000 pieces were cleaned out, and it wasn't because of Diddy.
It was hacked.
Liar.
By his personal assistant.
All deleted?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7,000.
And he claims he was hacked.
And it's
That's
like,
good.
Do you have 7,000 of anything on your
7,000 text messages or Twitter
or attachments and everything else? 7,000.
I doubt it.
And it's like, well, gee, if they got Usher, who else did they get?
Yeah.
What? Oh, just Usher? Okay.
All been deleted.
Hey, that's your Hollywood update, baby.
Okay, we got more audio for you. Okay, Melania Trump has gone on social media, did so last week, to defend her past as a nude model. She made a good nude model, too, when she modeled nude. Well, anyway, we have the audio of her. Here she is, and what she has to say while images of famous nude art is shown. This is on, if you have the video, you can see the famous nude art is being shown, but not hers at the time, even though she was a nude model at once. And here's what she has to say about being a nude model.
Why do I stand proudly behind my nude modeling work? The more pressing question is, why has the media chosen to scrutinize my celebration of the human form in a fashion photo shoot? Are we no longer able to appreciate the beauty of the human body? Throughout history, master artists have revered the human shape, evoking profound emotions and admiration. We should honor our bodies and embrace the timeless tradition of using art as a powerful means of self-expression.
You know, I honestly had a hard time understanding a lot of what she said. Did you you actually could listen for today because
She
of
was
the
talking about how it's
technical issue. We are unable, Ron and I, to listen in on the audio. Richard can hear it. Could you understand what she was saying?
I mean, she has a very unique accent, but she was talking about how like it's not really just like porn; it's more like art.
Art, yeah.
It's like a form
And that's
of
what she
art.
did.
And then
She
had
appeared-
the, who had to say the art.
She appeared nude in numerous.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, she appeared nude, and I think Ron said he has
Proof.
Oh Lord.
At any rate,
Well, actually, I'm gonna, I out
remember,
of
it's art.
curiosity, and this other, I have two pictures of her that I thought I'll hold on to for blackmail purposes later.
Blackmail.
And it's a picture of her when she was doing porn. She's with another woman.
she did do porn.
Yeah,
she
she's
did
with,
porn too.
she's with another woman.
Well, I guess that's
I
also-
happen to have that as well on my phone.
Well, I guess she
you
considers that art.
So yeah, so now I won't be leaving right away. Now it'll be before you go, come here, man. Let me look at your phone.
Well, anyway, I had a hard time when I did listen to that audio because I had found that excerpt. I think it's an excerpt from her new memoir, which is called Melania, and it hits the shelves October 1st. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And I really had a hard time understanding. That accent is a little too thick for me.
Well, as my girlfriend was saying, you can read it if you want to, but better believe that Trump had his folks go up and down all through that.
Oh,
book
yeah, that
before it
was
got
edited
released.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
at least.
so you're right, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and put a smile on somebody's face.
All right, we got to get to the Oops, got to turn it on before it'll work. A dumbass joke of the day. You guys ready? I got 3 very cheesy jokes, as usual. With these cheesy jokes, we ask Ron to pick one of the cheesy jokes. So Ron again gets to pick his cheese. 3 jokes today. Number 1, the office boss. 2, the husband and wife. 3, the political rally. Of course, again, one more time. The office boss, the husband and wife, the political rally.
All of those seem to have a common thread. Yeah. Maybe you don't see it, but I do. What was that? The boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Always boss.
The office. Oh, that's right. There's different types of bosses. Like for all married guys, you know who the boss is at your house.
Sure.
And then there's the office boss.
There you go.
Go ahead.
All guys have 2 bosses. All right, here we go. A guy is getting into the office, and he looks and sees his boss pull into the parking lot in a brand new Ferrari.
Whoa.
The worker complimented the boss on the great vehicle he was driving. And the boss said, look, if you work hard, set goals, stay determined, and put in long hours, I can get an even better one next year. Hey, come
Ain't
on.
that the truth?
Yeah. And I'm going to give you another one because I like doing this. A devoted wife, a very devoted wife, had spent her lifetime taking care of her husband. Now he had been slipping in and out of a coma. It's been going on for several months, yet she stayed right there by his bedside every single day. When he came to his senses, he motioned for her to come near him. And as she sat there, he said, you know what? You have been with me all through the bad times. When I got fired, you were there to support me. When my business failed, you were there. When I got shot, you were there by my side. When we lost the house, you gave me support. When my health started to failing, you were still by my side. You know what? And she said, what, dear? He said, I think you bring me bad luck. All right.
Common denominator.
Let me give you one more to bail myself out. A guy made a speech at a huge political rally. A woman who was obviously not a fan of this guy came up to him after his speech, and she said, if you were my husband, I would poison your tea. The guy said, if you were my wife, I would gladly drink it.
Oh,
hey, how about that?
Okay.
Okey pokey. There you go. Oh, now we got to get to Tribon. Holy cow. This show is just blowing up. This is the Tribon we gave you last week, 7 days ago. We gave you these 3 words, food, ring, gold. And I asked you to come up with one word that works with those 3. All right, again, food, ring, gold.
Is it fancy?
What is it?
Fancy?
No, not fancy.
Oh, man.
Food,
That's
ring,
what I
gold.
was going to guess.
What? Did you have one, Ron? Because you guys have been saying I'm coming up with such easy ones.
Fancy? I was going to say fancy.
Were you really?
I was going to.
No.
Well, let me give you the word then, okay? Since nobody seems to have come up with it. The word is finger. Finger food.
Finger.
Ring finger, gold finger. Remember the movie Goldfinger, James Bond, 1961?
Yeah, you spun way out about
I went way
2 or 3 decades back with that one.
What?
How is finger with wedding?
What was that again?
Wait, what was the 3 words again?
The 3 words: food, ring, gold. And
Ring. Okay, my bad.
ring. Like ring finger. You got a ring finger out there.
I'm sorry.
And gold finger. James Bond. Who was in that?
Sean Connery.
And Sean Connery was James Bond, but there was, I can't remember.
Honor. I forgot her last name.
I just remember that.
Honor somebody. The way they went to the hangar. Remember they had the little fight and he won.
Wasn't her name in the movie Pussy Galore? In that movie?
Now the movie wasn't Pussy Galore.
I thought she was, or I thought
no. Pussy Galore was in Dr. No.
Oh, Dr. No. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
And I forgot the name of the actress. She was a nice, famous
They
actress,
all were, yeah.
as a
They
matter
all
of fact. But Honor.
Is it Honor Blackman?
I think she was in Goldfinger. She was, yeah.
Oh, Shirley Bassett. No, Shirley Bassett sang the song Goldfinger. Okay, well, a little walk down memory lane.
They were very creative coming up with James Bond ladies' names.
And some of the trinkets that he had back then.
What was that? Miss Good Thighs.
Miss Good Thighs. Pennywise. What was her? Anyway, remember too, he would have all these gadgets. Of course, you go way back to the 1960s with the early James Bond movies. He'd have all these things like, a little walkie-talkie. You could talk to anybody. It's like, we all have that crap now, because they didn't. Back then, it was like, wow, look at that technological advancement. All right, we got Tribon we got to give you right now for next week. You'll have 7 days to think about it. Window, toilet, belt. Window, toilet, belt. Oh, this one is so easy. A monkey with no tail and a missing banana could get it. A chicken with no pecker could get it. Come on, man. Window, toilet, belt.
Window, toilet,
belt. Well, you got 7 days to think about it. We'll come back next week and give you the answer. Window, toilet, belt.
We got
think
two
about
of
it.
these bad boys coming up.
All right, guys. We got to get to...
Jim sent something.
Oh! Well, I'll have to say, Jim got it right.
Oh. Hey, Jim.
Nice going, Jim, right there on the Facebook page. Nice going, Jim. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, now if you want to know, check out our Facebook page and you will be able to go ahead and see the correct answer. For the rest of you who can't do that, next week we'll give you the correct answer.
Remember today, too, we're live on TikTok and, of course, on Facebook, and you can share this. In fact, we recommend and suggest you share this video podcast on your Facebook page with all your friends, all your lovers, all your loved ones, your pet monkey or whoever. Share this Facebook broadcast. Now, we got to get to Too Tough Trivia to wrap it up.
We got two Too Tough Trivia answers because we had two questions. Here we go. Number one, you are more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating this. That's question one. Question two, Paul McCartney originally wrote Let It Be for this particular artist. They took too long to record it, so the Beatles went ahead and recorded it and made $1 million off of it.
I believe the song, I don't know the name of the artist. I believe it was a female artist, though. I think.
I have no clue.
And then the food is just a crapshoot as usual. What food would cause a bee to sting you while you were eating it? I'm going to say cotton candy. Did you say cotton candy?
Someone in chat.
Okay.
Said cotton candy.
Okay, well, here you go. You're kind of right, almost.
Is it a dog?
No. No,
this is in Springfield, Ohio.
It's the chemical in bananas that makes bees angry.
So
really?
Yeah.
Banana.
Banana. If you're eating a banana and there's some bees around,
Or
put the
banana
banana
pudding.
down and take off because the chemical makes them very, very angry.
I'm going to put that to the test. I have a lot of bees out in a certain
You're gonna go over there with
So
a
you're
banana.
gonna
Get a
you're gonna
banana
stir
and
'em
go
up.
out there,
Yeah.
I'll
By
go
the
out
way,
there.
if you want to get rid of them, bees don't like almonds.
Okay,
They
I'll
don't like
spread
the smell of
almonds around the
Now-
Yeah, look, crunch it up and just spread it everywhere. I like bees. They're good pollinators.
Yeah.
I don't like the wasps.
Well, yeah.
Those are the jerks.
I have some bees and wasps that do the pollinating all these flowers, and I have a little walkway. I'll walk right through it. They'll
You
be
get
right
stung?
around me. They don't ever touch me.
Yeah, the bees are
they're
very
busy
peaceful.
doing
Well,
their work.
they got other stuff to do. They ain't got no time for you. Anyway, Paul McCartney originally wrote "Let It Be" for which artist?
Who?
It was a girl, a woman.
You know,
one of the best.
Whitney Houston.
It wasn't Dionne Warwick.
No. But
Chaka Khan.
better than Whitney Houston,
Patti LaBelle.
as far as I'm concerned.
Patti LaBelle. I'm saying that's
if
no,
I'm,
he's
if
just
I'm
looking at
not
me.
mistaken,
Dolores, no.
Chaka Khan.
No. Here we go.
Oh, Diana Ross.
News. It was the Queen of Soul.
Oh, Aretha Franklin. Boom.
That's what
I knew it was a female. I just
Yeah.
couldn't put the name. in.
Someone in chat said Diana Ross as well.
Diana Ross is a good choice too. Would have
Yeah.
been good.
Yeah,
but,
but,
hey, she didn't have time to.
Cat Eastwood.
Yeah, she was. Well, now remember, Aretha Franklin was smoking at that time. She was doing her own thing, her own show, and
Aretha
so
Franklin's one of the best. Her and Gladys Knight are two of my favorite female. Gladys Knight had never recorded a bad song. Come think of it, neither has Aretha. Man, how is it that they're always able to pick the right song at the right time?
And I think the album, you'd have to go back a while. I think it's called Holy, Holy. Aretha Franklin did a gospel album, the best gospel album I have ever heard.
I'll have to check that out because I don't.
And
have
you have to go back some, but you'll get it. And it's I can't tell you how fantastic this. I'm not a big church goer because I was made to go to church, and now when I don't have to, I don't.
I'm afraid if I walk in, lightning will strike, so I just stay away.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see if we can come up with a little.
I'll tell you another great album that people probably wouldn't even remember, and I'm trying to remember if it's just called Otis, but it's an Otis Redding album I got back in like 1967, 68, and he's got Sitting on the Dock of the Bay on there, and he also does his version of Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. It's a great album.
You know what?
Another great album.
I don't know if it's the same one. Was it the box set?
This was not a box set. It was just a single album.
I've got the Otis Redding box set.
Oh, sure. You had to go ahead and outdo me.
And let me tell you, all of his greatest hits and some that you never heard
is
before.
so good, man. What a voice.
And it's fantastic. Same was a kind of Aretha Franklin box set. And
wow.
Remember we were changing formats at one station?
Yeah.
And everybody was just, you could take what you want.
Pilfering all the music, because it was all. We didn't have analog. They were rather digital at the time. It was all analog, so we had CDs and albums and vinyl and all that.
And,
so we would go ahead and just rifle through the record collection and
then
off you
Motown
went.
box set too. Anyway, that's it. Let's get out of here, man, because
Yeah,
a
we
lot
gotta
of
wrap it
people,
up.
They've stayed with us for lunch. Now they have to get back to work as well.
There you go. Well, thanks to the great folks at Flash Hauler, being a big sponsor of the show for so many years. If you have to move anything, I don't care what it is, go ahead and contact Flash Hauler. Very reasonable, very efficient, and they've got trucks and drivers all over the state. Go to Flash Hauler, FLASHOLR.com, FLASHOLR.com.
That's right. And don't forget about Howard Harris Funeral Services, your final journey. I got news for you, my friend. We are all going to have to make it. Why not make it the way that you want it? Howard Harris Funeral Services, my friend, with Audrey Howard Harris. At your service, you can call her right now at 405-682-1883. And they also offer will and estate planning. This is the way. If it's your final trip, hey, make it a good one. They can help you do that, my friend.
And don't forget about the all-new Jack Attack Clean and Shine. Perfect for your vehicle, perfect for anything. It'll clean leather, vinyl. It'll clean your paint, man. It'll make your paint shine like you've never seen before. And it's available at a number of stores. We'll go ahead and give those to you next week again. And I'll also get you updated on how you can buy it online. We also have to thank the great people at Othello's for letting us take over this place every week. They got Othello's in Edmond and one in Norman. Great Italian food, open at 4 o'clock every day. And thanks to Richard, producer, for putting up with us each and every week. That's going to wrap it up. When you go out to do what you do, do it like Jack and Ron. Do like Jack and Ron. Be the best at what you do. Give it 110, 120, 130% of it. Like Jack and Ron, go out there, give it hell.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Good day.